So today we're doing a quick walking tour, maybe not so quick, walking tour of downtown San Mateo. What kind of businesses around, where to eat, what to do, where to shop, what's going on around here, what's the life like. It's a little bit after lunchtime on a weekday. I think it's a Tuesday right now, so it's a little bit slower maybe than the hottest time. Gives us a chance to kind of look at some stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna take a look around and see what's going on here and what it's like if you're thinking about maybe moving to the area. Are you thinking about buying or selling a house here in San Mateo? I'm a local San Mateo resident. Our office is here in San Mateo. I do a lot of business in San Mateo. I spend a lot of time here myself with my family in downtown San Mateo. And so would love to help you if you're thinking about buying or selling. But if you're just watching this video just to get some more information, hope you find it helpful. We actually coincidentally parked in front of one of my favorite little go-tos, Toki's downtown. I believe they have a location in Foster City as well. Toki's downtown is just a cool, solid little sushi spot. And we're gonna see this throughout downtown San Mateo, is that Japanese food. Like there's just a lot of it. San Mateo, the city of San Mateo, might have the most, if not Japanese restaurants, then probably ramen restaurants per capita. It might have the most of any city, maybe in America, close to it, something like that. A designer of Japanese style gardens, which we have one here in Central Park. An early designer of that, I think he built either the first one on the West Coast, in America, something like that, here in Japan Central Park. I don't know if that is the first one of the first ones. He lived here, and then actually I've sold, toured, and seen lots of houses that had a Japanese style garden, front yard, inspired, and it's the Japanese culture and the history with Japanese culture here in San Mateo runs a very long time, is very deep. Dinner spot, Toki's downtown, definitely check it out. We didn't walk through here, but Equinox, great gym. Obviously it's a chain, there's a lot of them, but I used to be a member here of this Equinox. It was one of my favorite gyms. This Equinox here is really conveniently located. I love that steam room. Every morning I would hit the cycling class, I think it was 6 a.m., do a little bit of lifting, something like that, and then hit that steam room, shower, and then go to the office. That was one of my favorite things. I kind of do miss that piece of working out here. And in general, it's a really nice, clean, really good facility gym. So this is downtown San Mateo. We're starting here on 3rd, walking from El Camino towards San Mateo Drive, towards B Street. What is this place? Dumplings Wonton Noodle. This is somewhere I haven't been. So there's a lot of places that I have not been that I need to try. I'm a big fan of all Asian foods in general. Chinese food holds a very special place in my heart because I grew up in the Richmond district in San Francisco, and it's, you know, a very strong Chinese culture and a lot of dim sum, a lot of Chinese food there. And so living in San Mateo now, I love to eat Chinese food whenever I can. And so I haven't been here, but there's pork buns, steamed pork buns, pork dumplings, fried wontons. Look at all this stuff. So I gotta pop in here and take a look and give this a shot. Dean's Produce, this is a grocery store. So here we're walking up to Posture Lab. They do a lot of body work on you, help you with your posture, obviously. I had a little lower back injury for a while, and so I had the folks at Posture Lab work on me. Even if you don't got something wrong with you, you can go in there and check them out. They do the massage gun on you, they stretch you out. It's a really good, for me it was really good for recovery and stuff like that. There's a massage place, Element Massage. I've never been here, but it looks nice. Chase Bank, Starbucks, you got of course Noah's Bagels, Jamba Juice, you got all the usual stuff. Cognition Cyclery. Actually bought my shoes that I ride for my cycling classes for my Peloton now. I bought those there. So this is, I'm standing in front of Tai Shoken. They're big in Japan. They opened their first American location here in San Mateo, again, because I think of the ramen culture and the per capita ramen popularity. And I think they're a little bit different as they have, it's like a dry pho. It's not the same kind of soup broth pho. I haven't been here in a little while, but I think that's the difference. It's really good. You know, I highly recommend you try it. I highly recommend you try it all the ramen places. Okay, so then across the street also is Tang Bar. I didn't mention that one. That used to be another cafe or kind of bakery place, and it changed, I think, at least a couple of years ago. It seems to be pretty busy every time I walk by, so that's another one I really want to try. So in addition to ramen spots, there's just a lot of Asian food in general, and we're going to walk by this later, but I don't want to forget to mention it. Gao Vietnamese Kitchen, and I think it's the same owners as Ben Tre, another local favorite. They have a location, I believe, in Millbrae. And I think the first location was in South San Francisco. They have one on Irving in San Francisco. So that's one of my favorite restaurants, period. It's like a little bit more high-end Vietnamese food, whereas the Ben Tre is a little bit more like the pho and kind of the standard stuff, which is delicious and very good, and really like that a lot. Looking over here, Superstar Dim Sum Seafood Restaurant. Have not tried that. It's like I gotta always, every time I go to dim sum, I go to the city. I go to the Richmond district because that's nostalgia for me. That's my home. Sunset, of course. There's like a few really good ones in Sunset. Throughout the city, they're really good ones. Chinatown, obviously. I have not really been to a lot of dim sum places here in the Peninsula over the years, just because it's nostalgia for me to go back to the city. But I gotta start hitting these up because I'm sure they're great, you know, and yeah, they look good. Thai Yer, modern Sichuan cuisine. Have not been there either. Gotta try that one out. So I wanna point you to Saruki Supermarket. Asian, I think mostly Japanese inspired little market. They have really good just like sushi and just like spam musabi, is that what it's called? The little rolls and stuff that they have. This bento box spot is like a community favorite. There's always a little bit of a line. Super quick, you just walk in, line, order your thing, pick it up. Big lunch favorite for a lot of folks. There is a Caltrain station very close to here that takes you to downtown, takes you to the South Bay. So a lot of people living in neighborhoods close by to here, like around downtown San Mateo, or Hayward Park is a really hot neighborhood right here, or Aragon. Whenever you're kind of like more or less a little bit walking distance, or maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive, very convenient. So Caltrain station is right here in downtown San Mateo. They have a stop. Also, you're right off 101, not too far away from 92. And 92 can take you to 280. So you're actually a very convenient location right here if you're working anywhere in Silicon Valley or San Francisco. All right, got to cover up all the balding. San Mateo, so I picked this up when I was at the Cali Roots Reggae Festival, which was great. Bought a bunch of my hats for all my little neighborhoods. So obviously I live in San Mateo. My office is in San Mateo. I do a lot of business in San Mateo. I'm in San Mateo all the time. Great city. This is a racetrack for Bay Meadows Racetrack, right? The original Bay Area, one of the best. San Mateo representing. Shoe store, cool. They got Hoka's. You know, I gotta pick up myself some like hiking shoes or running shoes. Dozone is a little bit of a chain. I know there's at least like 2 other ones that I know of around the Bay Area, but actually I think they might be nationwide because I feel like I've seen them in other cities. But dumplings, really good. Lunch combos, all that kind of stuff. Hummus, Mediterranean kitchen. Mediterranean spot. Dinner there maybe once every couple of weeks. Mediterranean combo. I go to a few different Mediterranean spots. I mix it up a little bit, but you know, rice, a little salad, and a bunch of meat. Bunch of meat. A bunch of hot sauce. Love the hot sauce. They have a couple of beers on tap. Usually I'm not drinking beer on like Tuesdays, Wednesdays when I pop in there after jiu-jitsu class with my buddies. That's a great place. And then also there's a Pizza My Heart, which is also a little bit of a chain. Max Muscle. If you are a fitness, especially like bodybuilding and stuff like that, and different creatines and multivitamins, and I'm sure they got you whatever you need. You got a little FedEx store here, which is very convenient. Sapore Express, fresh homemade Italian. Central Park Bistro. This is like a classic spot. Wood, oven, roasted prawns, crab cakes, linguine pasta. They got a lunch menu, a dinner menu, drinks. This is like, I feel like a San Mateo, a nice little solid San Mateo staple. Across the street, we got a Cajun Bowl. This is a new restaurant. It's a grand opening. I love Cajun food. I love crawfish. I love where they have the big bags of like spicy crawfish and shrimp and corn and sausage and all that stuff. So if that's one of those places where they just cover your table and just throw it all on. So BMO right here. This is where I bank, and the manager of this one I've known for many years, and she's been with like 2 or 3 other banks over the years. So gotten to know her, so I decided to kind of stay loyal to her. She's really great. Honorable mention, I do want to say, is Draeger's. It closed, and they're going to be doing construction here and building condos, I believe, or something, apartment building. But from what I understand, they're going to be knocking the building down, building something new. Might be putting in a new Draeger's on the street level. So let's see how that goes and what happens there. Here we are, walking down 2nd Ave. There's been a little bit of turnaround, I feel like. So Avenida is a newer Filipino I believe, Filipino-inspired restaurant. Hiro Nori, another craft ramen place. I was there twice and really, really good. Love this a lot. Another Japanese Ultra Sushi, yeah, restaurant. I've not been here, Ultra Sushi. I gotta give that a shot. Of course, you gotta have your boba, tiger tea and juice. So I believe this is probably a boba or bubble milk tea kind of a spot, which is great. There used to be a Halal Guys, that closed down. I love the original Halal Guys in New York, but so this one closed down. This used to be Sushi Sam's. This was like the quintessential sushi spot in the Mid-Peninsula, in my opinion. Everybody knew about it who loved sushi. So they've closed. I believe Sam retired, and it's either his kids or somebody related to him started another sushi restaurant on 25th Avenue, is my understanding. And that one's like hot and exciting. There's another really good sushi spot right there. It's called Sapporo Rock and Roll Sushi. Shout out to my buddy Will over at Sapporo. Both spots are really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see what comes back in here. Maybe we'll do an update video eventually and see what comes back. Across the street is a Saj Mediterranean, which is kind of like, in my opinion, just like a Chipotle of Mediterranean food. Delicious, and I haven't been in there in a little while. Of course, you got this icicles. It's that ice cream where they like pour it on the thing and they roll it, and they turn it into these little rolls, and then they can put some toppings on it and stuff. That place is really good. 3B's Coffee. This is a cool local coffee shop. Pete's Coffee over here. You got an avocado toast right here. I've been to that Pete's Coffee many times. Of course, throughout downtown San Mateo, you're gonna have your barber shops. You're gonna have your just like office spaces, optometry shop. Like you're gonna have a bunch of other kind of businesses as well. North Beach Pizza. I always found that interesting. There's a North Beach Pizza in downtown San Mateo. I've been going to North Beach Pizzas all over San Francisco, from the North Beach, probably original location, to there was one on Terraville. Scandinavian designs, beautiful furniture, beautiful. If you can afford it, I think their price tags might be on the little bit of a higher side, but Scandinavian designs, really cool stuff. You have a Pancho Villa Taqueria, original location on 16th Valencia. That's the original location. And Pancho Villa is like a Bay Area favorite, dude. Like you just cannot go wrong with Pancho Villa Taqueria, one of the best. And the San Mateo location doesn't disappoint, really good. I have a favorite burrito or taco or quesadilla or whatever kind of situation every place that I go to. Specifically at Pancho Villa, I love their, I think it's the super steak and prawn quesadilla is what I get there. Like La Corneta, different La Corneta carnations, I get the super steak and prawn burrito. I always get the quesadilla at Pancho Villa, but everything they have there is really good. Let's just go down B Street. This is where, as you see, they've closed down B Street for cars, which actually I like. They started that during the, I think sometime after the pandemic, maybe right around a year after. A lot of times I don't like when they take away parking. I'm a driver, I park, you know, I want more spaces for parking. But they closed down, I think it's just 2 streets here. And actually, there was already never any parking. It was already super busy and packed. And actually, I think it's a little bit better now that there's like this walking space, and it's kind of cool for weekends and all that stuff. So let's go over here, check it out. So of course you got a good little liquor store. You got the Barrel Bistro and Wine Bar. Old classic Pacific Catch. Again, being a San Francisco native, a lot of these places we have a San Francisco, maybe its original location or something. I've been to the, I think, San Rafael location, which is pretty good. But in general, Pacific Catch is a really solid place for great seafood and like these seafood bowls and delicious. And you know, again, look at how much outdoor seating it is. We get really sunny. Some of the best weather in the world, if not the best weather in the world right here. Well, there's a Bonchon right here that I love. There's a Fire Wings right here that I love. Pacific Catch. And then you got a Century Theaters right here. This is a great, you know, we used to always come here to watch movies. There's a Blue Bottle Coffee right here. One of my favorite coffee spots. I'm a big pour over coffee guy. I love to drink coffee. Blue Bottle is one of my favorite. This is a really cool location. It's a good size. I take meetings here all the time. It's one of my favorite places to meet potential clients or just different people. Porterhouse Steakhouse. They used to be located in a smaller, different location. I think it was smaller, kind of in like an alley between 3rd and 2nd. And now they're here, right on the corner. Delicious. Like honestly, like just a solid steakhouse. Parlor 151, it's a hair salon. You got a few other stores. So you got your hair stuff. You got your another tea place, bubble milk tea kind of a spot. Mountain Mike's Pizza, that's a San Mateo classic. I mean, there must be like 10 locations. Curry Pizza House have not been, but I don't know. Curry pizza, I like both. Delicious. A Phil's Coffee, of course. How can you, can't be any kind of Bay Area downtown without one of those. Perform for golf, simulation, golf, and golf fitness, golf simulator, mindset coaching, junior coaching, wow. Kajiken, I believe a ramen spot. Is it a dry ramen or do they have the soup one as well? Love that one. My dumpling spot right here. Yifang, Taiwan fruit tea. So we got a Jeffrey's hamburgers, old school Jeffrey's burgers and fries and all that good stuff. Here we got O'Neill's Irish Pub. Girl that I went to high school with is the bartender here. I don't see her right now. So here I am walking on the corner. It says it's called Whisper. This used to be a Wurst Hall, which was a German like beer garden, handmade sausages, all this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, it closed down. I really loved it. Like, I love German beer and German food and just like that kind of culture and stuff. And I think that's really, really cool. They already do have a cocktail lounge, I believe, downstairs, which is still open. Even though Wurst Hall has been closed, I believe the cocktail lounge has been open. Number 5 house, okay? Dumplings, noodles, deep fried bento. Never been to this restaurant, but this particular location holds a very special place in my heart because this is where I took my wife, who is my wife, Valerie, on our first date. And it was another place, and I took her here and we had some food and some drinks. You know, they had like charcuterie boards and some finger foods and stuff like that, and good cocktails and beers and all these kind of things. And that was where we had our first date, and that was a fun time. Here we are, Taqueria La Combre. Original location was in the Mission District in San Francisco, hence the name, birthplace of the Mission style burrito. I'm a big taqueria fan in general. I would probably come here a little bit more often maybe if I didn't have to come into the downtown, because right here it's not exactly like always on my way. So I would maybe come in here a little bit more often, and also if I had the ability to eat more burritos. But this is for sure one of my favorites, really good. It's either carne asada or carnitas. So you got the St. Vincent de Paul outlet store. You got a squeeze massage, laundromat. That's cool, Mexican street food. Yeah, the hat. This one, and then the hat. Go show. Okay, I thank you. Let's see, a turnstile shop, clothing, or like kind of like a thrift store kind of a thing. Marancho looks like a Latin market. You have Peninsula Italian American Social Club. That a lot of people have their events and different things going on over there. And I think there's a couple of other taquerias down the way a little bit too that a lot of people like that are pretty good that I haven't tried. This is a Rise Wood Fire. I think they have one in Burlingame, downtown Burlingame as well. It's literally in the train station. So if you come here on Caltrain, just at a stop, you could eat right here. That's really cool. Or if you decide to go to a Giants game or a Warriors game for that matter actually, and take the train, then you pop in here, you go in here, you eat, and then you go hit up the game right after. You got a Fit SF, you got a personal training gyms, which is cool. Walking down 3rd now, this might be the busiest street aside from B, obviously. 3rd is gonna have a lot of great restaurants and shops. There's a Shabu Way up the block that I'm seeing here. Shabu Way, Japanese style hot pot. I've been there, love that place actually, very good. Samichika Momo, another Indo-Chinese cuisine. Now that I see 2 of them, I'm like, dude, I gotta try an Indo-Chinese cuisine. This kind of style food when it's like a mix of like, you know, maybe like Indian and curry and Chinese and dumplings and the flavors of Indian with the texture of Chinese and the noodles and all that. Oh my God, just different textures and meats and lamb and beef and chicken and pork and fish and everything. Delicious. Okay. Sweet Moment handmade desserts. You know, I haven't been there, but there's a Baskin Robbins. I probably go there all the time because I'm just a big fan of just regular ice cream. You got a Simply cake. Okay, this is cool cake. That looks delicious. Look at how well presented that is. Look at all these cakes. Oh my God, with the fruits on top. Chongqing Liu Xiu hot pot. Barbecue, they got ribs. I gotta try that one of these days. I gotta come back here. But yeah, it's a really good hot pot place. We've been there a couple of times with the family. Really, really love it. It's delicious. Town Express. I haven't been there yet. A bunch of my buddies from my jiu-jitsu gym have been going there. They really rave about it. I say, great, build your own hot pot, a Hawaiian barbecue spot. You guys know all about that. Las Palomas, Mexican food. So I have not been here yet. I have been, there used to be a cafe here that was really good that I've been to many times, but I gotta check out this. Udon Mugizo. I believe they have multiple locations. Here we got Clay Oven. Is this Indian clay oven or is it just called Clay Oven Restaurant? Okay, cool. Indian food. Is it buffet style? Growing up in San Francisco, I would say there's a bunch of those where it's like you come into the restaurant, it's buffet style, you pick out what you want, and it's like so good. Amici's, of course, that's a local favorite. You gotta love Amici's. Foreigner, love Foreigner. Oh my God, one of the best brunch all day spots. Oh my God, they have this amazing, what is it? A chicken mushroom crepe thing that I always get. Oh my God, this creamy sauce, really, really good. The crepe texture is just soft and it's like perfect in every way. Great coffee, great like pastries and stuff. Culinary Kitchens, cafe, restaurant, bar, Culinary Kitchen. Oh, they got a sushi burrito. Oh my God, an uptown breakfast, carnival griddle cakes, beignets, seafood, salmon thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to give that a shot one of these days. Izakaya Fusion Grill is new because it used to be, I think, Greenleaf, like a bowl situation. Korean style bowls or something like that. It was really, really good. So here we are, we're in front of Backhouse. I think that's how you pronounce it. One of the top bakeries. I come in here, grab a cup of coffee, grab like I think it's bear claw, like a cinnamon roll, a croissant, different kinds of croissants. Like everything they do here is just so amazing, delicious, fresh. We got a boba spot right here called Boba Bless. There's like matcha. Spa Siam Orchid. Okay, cool. This is a massage spot, Thai massage spot. Here we are, Body Rock San Mateo. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, okay, it looks like a Pilates place. I've done Pilates a couple of times. I would continue doing it a little bit here and there. It's a good, for me, I mean, I do mostly jiu-jitsu and lifting weights and a little bit of cardio. And I'm part of F45 as well, so I mix it up. But I like to mix up different workouts and try different workout things. And so this looks pretty fun. This used to be a Soul Cycle actually back in the day, so I've been to a couple of Soul Cycle classes here as well. Here we are in Central Park. Winter time, we have the ice skating rink. There's a baseball field here, and so there's a lot of games and stuff happening here. And then summertime, we have the summer concert series. So you have concerts and other fun stuff here in Central Park. There's a great Japanese tea garden. There's a Japanese Zen garden. I think I mentioned earlier that I believe it's one of the first, if not maybe the first, in the United States. Let's walk inside, take a look around, and see what's going on in San Mateo Central Park. Look, they're taking down the ice rink, it looks like, right? So this is where the ice rink was. So this is cool. We've had a bunch of fun times when Autumn was little. We would take her here, go ice skating. I'm not too shabby myself in the ice skating game. Here we are coming up on the Japanese garden. It's nice, beautiful Japanese garden. I've been to Japan, and I've been a bunch there as well. So I think it's up there with some of the best in Japan. I believe he was like a world-renowned, landscape architect for Japanese gardens. The guy who designed this and, built a really nice one here. There's like kids playgrounds and there's like barbecue pits. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and of course leave any feedback or questions in the comment section below. This was a San Mateo downtown walking tour. And if you're thinking about moving anywhere to the Mid-Peninsula, this would be a great place to check out because you are gonna probably wanna be spending a lot of time here. And of course, if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate anywhere in the San Francisco Bay Area, I would love to help you. You can find my contact information usually wherever you're watching this video.